Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, cats, dogs, don't forget about the frogs. My name is Daryus P, and welcome back to another Anthem live stream, baby. So there's a new update. Well, I don't know when update is coming out, but yo, what's up? It's Tarek. What's up, homie? Abdallah. I know it's Abdallah. I think you said. How can you still play this? What is there to do? You'll see when I start doing it. Just like any other game that you play.
So much done. So much yet.
How's your day's going good, homie? What's up, Statics? What's up, Chemical Run? What new update? They're gonna be telling us about the new update, what's coming in the next update. Coming
We've been through a lot.
There's no update yet? I know there's no update
you're ready
yet.
for a real challenge. Don't.
What I'm saying is, hold on, where was this other one? Play Fortnite? Nah. Yo, what's up, Jalen? There's a live stream today? Yes. They're gonna be giving us details on the new update that is coming. You get me?
Laundry's like life.
Now I'm done with Fortnite. I think. I don't know what would bring me back to Fortnite. I really don't. He is in 12? What you mean? It's coming on the 12th, I think. Maybe.
I want to caution critical work. Just be careful.
The live stream is about 40 minutes. I'm done with sports games.
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know?
I am done with, well, for the time being, I'm done with sports games. Maybe. I forgot I had these colors on, but we gonna keep the Skittles for right now. We gonna keep the Skittles for right now. I forgot I had these colors on. But like I said, welcome to another stream. Play Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is not out yet. Skull and Bones doesn't come out until the fall sometime. And I definitely will be playing it. Definitely will be playing that. I'm gonna go to Grandmaster 1. Do. The color, yeah, I basically just put on some random things. Last night when I was streaming, a bunch of random items, right? Where's the combo sigil? Because I was trying to figure out what colors I want to, what other colors I wanted to put on. And I couldn't figure it out, so I just, dude, where's the purple combo? It's the ultimate purple combo. Did they take it out? Oh, it's right there, dears. You don't see it? What are they updating? No idea. They gonna tell us in the update in about what? In about 39 minutes. They gonna stream on Twitch and Mixer, and they gonna let us know what the new update is. I had it already. I had that one already, and I just took it off. I took it off last night. But just saying, I think the update comes out on the 12th. I think the update comes out on the 12th, and if that is the case, there's people will not be playing that update if it comes out on March the 12th. Just not gonna happen. I will be playing the Division 2. Yeah, but I had the Iron Man look with the red and yellow, red and gold, basically. And it's so many people that has that though. Like so many people have the Iron Man look as a Ranger. So I said, I'm gonna put on some random colors. I went from top to bottom and put on some random colors, and this was it. Yeah, it was on the 12th. Then, yeah, that's the day Division 2 releases for the early adopters. Look at my mans. Look at my mans, chat. Look at them. They looking like at me like that guy's is beautiful. Where are we going? This game is called Anthem, and it's about the anthem. You want me to tell you the story?
This is the place. If my sources are correct, the ruins are nearby. Understand.
Like, it's basically an RPG game. You gotta go around, you get loot. The more loot you get, the stronger you get. No, not the more loot you get, the better loot you get, the more stronger you can get. You can create different builds.
That should be sufficient. Yes, I think that should be.
It's kind of hard explaining this game.
So much more to do. Freelancer help is indispensable.
Two
I've
Titans.
been peacefully silent for too long. Head out there and do a search. I'll head over there.
Do you want to know the story mode or basically how the game plays? You want to know the story part? Alright. Basically, this guy named the Monitor is trying to control the anthem. First of all, you can't control the anthem. Nobody can. But this Monitor guy thinks he can control the anthem. Which he can't. He can't control the anthem because nobody can. But he or she who controls the anthem controls the world, right? But the anthem is so powerful that nobody can control it. But this Monitor guy is convinced that he can control it, so he basically... So he goes and tries to get his Cenotaph, right? Yo, what's up, Ryan? The Cenotaph will allow you to control the anthem. And it is our job to stop him from getting the Cenotaph, just in case he might be able to control the anthem. What is the anthem? The anthem is the... Please no spoilers, man. Oh, he asked. My bad. That's why I don't like telling the story, like what the story is about.
All clear. Enemies down. You've emerged victor. Well done.
So that update is not coming until the 12th either. The update that will stop the greens and stuff from dropping.
Ranger. Then we'll see about getting them out.
Where are they? There's more.
It's a Titan.
Well, when this update doesn't apply to me, it doesn't. So you have Skittles, Iron Man. No, I don't have the Iron Man anymore. I changed the Skittles to this one.
You fought.
I changed the Iron Man to this one.
I'm impressed.
But I do have the Captain America, the white and gold, and the
Finished. Well
Skittles.
done.
I'll probably make another one for the Iron Man, because you gotta have the Iron Man, right? If you're a Ranger, you gotta have that
Not
one.
too far away. There's a clearing where I want to set up camp. Can you ensure it's
Yo, what's
viability?
up, Twisted?
Got it. On my way.
I went through my code yesterday and learned all about the story. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that even I haven't went through. Like, there's a lot of stuff in that codex, and it's a lot of other story lore, as they call it. In this game, if you talk to the characters in Port Tarsus, yeah. What's up, Portal? Out of all the days they could have had the update, they released it on March 12th. Like, I think these companies be talking to each other like, hey, let's battle it out. What's up?
They need to be removed before anyone.
But the Division 2 has so much content, like, clear out the Scorpions. I probably should have won a Grandmaster 2. Too easy in Grandmaster 1. I missed. Oh, actually, I didn't miss. Should I get this game? I say this. If you look at gameplay and you think you will have fun playing it, then get it. But if you look at it and like, I probably want to have fun playing that, then don't get it. It's really up to you. Look at gameplay. Do you think you will have fun playing it? That's what I do, at least. I look at games and think to myself, would I have fun playing it? Does it look like fun to me?
Scorpion's down. Good work with all the fighting. Exceptionally done. Are all freelancers like you? Amazing work.
Monthly bronze. Didn't realize I had this masterwork over there, baby. Oh, I got 2 masterworks for completing that mission? What? Oh, that's 3. Did I just get 4 masterworks? What's up, David? Did they upgrade how many masterworks you get for completing I'm different, man. I'm different. No, I got 3, okay. Fire grenade. Yeah, there's 4 different javelins. Should I switch javelins? %100% gear charges on the Argos mace. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What does this have on it? 150% gear damage. Does that only apply to this? It does only apply to this. I'm gonna switch to. I'm gonna play Interceptor. Repair amount, pistol ammo. Get rid of view. I think this is my second. This is my second time getting Argos mace, masterwork, and it definitely didn't have 100% gear, and it has sniper damage on it. Even my sniper can do even more damage. So I was using, what was I using? I was using this, but I ain't about using that because that gives me 9% sniper damage. And I do more damage when I'm hitting them with that, but this gives you 9% sniper damage. And 100% gear charges. Hitting somebody 2 times with the blasphemous, oh my god. I wish one of these had that. Anyways. I might switch up every mission, right? Oh, y'all know I had the one-shot into the build? Oh, y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't know I had the one-shot intercept the build? Hold on, I think my other Truth to Tarsus is actually better than this one, right? Don't need magazine size on this. I think my other one is better, right? Critical damage is 2. This weapon damage is better. Weapon damage, 13%. Sniper ammo, weapon ammo. This gave me what weapon fire rate. This one I have. Yeah, this one is definitely better. What is the best mercenary gun? Oh, Truth to Tarsus. You want glorious result, and you want Truth to Tarsus. Definitely. This gun is the best gun for, I think, all for everybody. For everybody, I think. It's just, they might nerf it, honest with you. I haven't, you know, I only need one. No, I'm gonna do strongholds because I only need one piece. I need one piece to make my interceptor build broken. Just one gear piece. I forgot what it's called, but when I get it, I know what it is. I think these things change locations by depending on who you're playing. Oh no, let's up that sniper damage. A green sniper. I don't think my health is that high though when I'm using this. Is it? Now we should run through this fairly easy. It doesn't detonate, but it does blast damage. So if I hit one person, I'm gonna hit everybody around that person if they're close to him. But if it did detonate, like this The Truth of Tarsus actually does blast damage and it combos. Like that's and it detonates. That's crazy. That's crazy good. I believe that's why it does so much more damage because it combos. No, the shot actually does stupid amounts of damage, but for it to combo, also.
Scars and acidic weapons. That's a combination I could do without.
Last thing we need are these bastards getting creative. Corvus said they've hit multiple campaigns.
Speaking of Corvus, Haji and Seth.
Freelancer. Ready to put your javelin to the test?
Just a normal day in Bastion.
Well, what's not
Anthem name tag.
activity in this region?
This guy's name is Anthem name tag.
In the acid.
Any idea how?
I will need to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Found the relic.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Wait, I ain't sight. Anyone above me? Oh, it's right here. I don't have time for any of this nonsense. I'm going straight to get all of the echoes. Turn those in. The flight is just so much shorter. Somebody come and get this one already? Buddy, can you stop it?
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
There's one more. Two more. Won't make this. Oh, I don't have my ult. The visual bug. Do you know what time the update news will be announced? In about 21 minutes. I'll unlock. I mean, I'm gonna watch it on stream. I die here, chat. If I wasn't such a beast, I would have died there. Don't want them to see me over there. They see me anyway. There we go. See, my teammates kill everybody that's down here while I go turn in the echoes. We get things done. You feel me? I still don't have my ult. Okay, let's see with no, I missed. I still don't have it. I hate this visual. Visual bugs are the worst type. What are you doing, buddy?
Keep looking for the glowy things.
Echoes.
Right. Rose.
I forgot about that. Dude, what is this dude doing? Why is he all the way? Buddy! I mean, it's only Grandmaster 1, so. Don't turn around. Oh, okay. No, why did you do that? I need him to be turned around the other way. In a game of this size, I knew it was gonna have bugs. There's nothing you can do about it. And now you die, buddy. Like when the Vision come out, it's gonna have bugs.
Good work, freelancer.
It looked like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic.
Open world games are gonna have bugs, man. Like, period.
Let's check the second relic.
It's just too much. Like these games that they were coming out now with. They're just too big. They're too much. Not enough people working on them.
Look, eggs
You may think it's enough, but not enough people working on these games. Have my buddy really been over here clearing out everybody already? I mean, we might as well turn the echoes in, right? I guess he's turning them all in. All right. This is PC. And there's we have locks. I think you mean like dreads? Yeah. What's the update? I won't know till they tell us. A level 1 defender rifle? I didn't even realize the what's name guy had came out here already. It won't be the first game that did it. It won't be the last. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised if all that news was fake.
Relic silenced. I think we're...
I wouldn't be surprised at all. So they can, because people are trying to get people to not buy the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was fake news.
If we don't get rid of the source,
The scars will come back and keep making weapons. Faye, find me a way underground.
Already done.
Yo, what's up, Lucas? My day is going great, man. How about yours? Buddy, what we waiting on? Why isn't it dragging him forward? Buddy, get up here! My man was really down there fighting.
There. That door should lead underground.
Why is there a door to a cave?
To keep something out?
or
Did you just yell?
The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions.
what? They're not rabbits. Their likability isn't up for debate.
Wow. It's almost peaceful down here.
Scorpions can't swim, right?
Don't worry, Sev. I won't let them get you. That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want
You
that.
get down faster if you press your melee button.
What is that?
Another
For those
relic.
of you who don't
Careful,
know.
freelancer. It's unstable.
I hate it when they do that.
What do we do now?
Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
Buddy! How's the update? The update is not out yet. The update will be out apparently on the 12th, but we're gonna get new details on the update today.
How'd they get down here?
On the video say new Anthem update details and not it says new update details coming today.
Almost done. Only a few fragments left.
Are these guys new? I'm thinking they are. I've never had to get 3 of these. Okay, cool. That's my fault. Left I thought was
Hey,
update.
freelancer.
Nah,
What's
you good.
that? I know.
He's looking extra powerful.
Now comes the fun part.
Babe, door's still closed and there's nodes everywhere.
Unless they not coming up here with me. Are they coming up?
Should?
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
I wish I would have seen him purchase. I want to put mine on. Last time I played with Intercept, I did 253K.
Guys, we need at least 3 on here to make this fast.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, relatively speaking.
We're trying to get his loot, baby. You stay on it. We do this. I had to kick one time, right? Look how much damage numbers you see going up. Whoa. Thought you was doing that, my guy. And actually, the more people you have on it, the faster it goes. If you have all 4 on it, it goes even higher. They're all frozen. Oh no, I have the venom bomb. Hold up. Yeah, I thought I did. My man is just sitting here. Okay, no, he's not. 2:56. We have 4 minutes. They may be doing this boss fight by themselves, baby.
Think her friend like that.
Too bad. I'm just getting started.
Now, hopefully, one of them got a sniper on too, so we can kill this boss in just a couple shots. But last time I did 253K. I might have went up just a little bit. I don't think I went up too much. Until I get the last piece. Until I get that last piece, I won't be doing as much damage possible. Guys, you can do a 1.3 million, I think. 1.3 million is the highest I've seen, legitly, like not without a bug. Without a bug with this doing, but
Freelancers have tools for everything.
1.3 million is the highest I think was the highest I've seen, legitly with Interceptor. Which is your second favorite? Probably Interceptor.
Oh, that's just
I haven't played with Colossus yet though.
Remember, it's only a scorpion. Bigger.
a lot bigger.
Not helping.
Buddy, no. This spot is only
It would be unprofessional
enough
to
for
cut
one.
that, right?
Highly.
Damn it.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the
Jump off of there, bounce.
Even Clovis doesn't know everything.
How do you do? I don't have the last PC 1.3 million. $211. Hold on. He wasn't prime. That's what it was. Hold on, chat. That wasn't it. I know I can do more than 211. Or was it prime? And I just that little damage that I switched, did that really matter? This Grandmaster, is it Grandmaster 2? No, don't leave. I wasn't paying attention. $225. Over 150,000 game and not one of them yet. Got a grip of man. I don't know how that happened because I got a lot. I got legendaries. All right, same. As soon as we kill him, I'm gonna jump in Discord. $290?
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
No, I missed it. I missed it.
Take me to forget that thing.
I'm gonna go with 8.
One for each of the tyrant's
Yo.
legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
Hey, you gotta try this, bro.
What is it?
Because you're a Ranger main, so it's gonna be perfect for you. Am I on stream or not?
I can mute you. You muted. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like that?
First party. They can be powered back up if you know how to just turn the power back on and cycle it properly. And so we have discovered a bunch of things that were causing crashes. One of them was that, and we've addressed them in our patch. So have we caught every crash in the game? I don't know, probably not, but we feel like
I'm trying to see how can I mute you for the stream but not mute you to me. Well, I know how to do it.
when that goes live on March 12th.
Well,
so that was the first one.
my audio's coming through your desktop.
The
So
second one
if you
is,
change your main computer where you
the
capture
whole
your
game
own
today
game
with our
sound,
level 1 defender.
See, I got
you
the
separate
game
it.
sound.
the
It's
new
the
hotness
same.
of what to play Anthem
Like-
with. Just kidding. So
Yeah,
we
you're gonna
did
have to go
just-
in Discord
it
and
has
just
been
change where
reported
Discord
and
goes.
it's getting some
Like,
traction on Reddit. That the level 1 defender rifle is doing too much damage. That's
This
the
is
bug,
comedy.
and we can fix
You
it
got
so
it on
easily.
now?
We just got to work out how.
yeah, dude, I was just trying it right now, and I'm like,
out. So
but I don't have I don't even have
no worries about
one
that.
masterwork
And then I
for a
think,
ranger,
why
so I
don't
can't even
we-
get.
Yeah, so
I don't know if
and
you get
then,
stronger, like the higher your power
you
level goes, or
can-
however. But
Well, why don't you talk
So,
about?
you know what it is?
We're gonna play.
Hold on,
they
give me
have
one second.
scaling.
I'm,
build that's gonna go out next.
Let me change
Yep.
this real
So
quick.
what you're going to
Where
see
you going?
is the same build that you'll all have next week when you update. Hopefully March 12th. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So here we are. We're using
So
Colossus.
first thing. Jesse, are you in a group? Yes or no?
No, I am by myself right now.
But you do see hold Y to start expedition.
I do.
So that was one of the things requested a lot. Was hey, like in a group that thing's there. Can I just have it all the time? So that if you're, picking up a contract from Yarrow,
trying to see
kind of at the opposite end of Fort Tarsus, you can now push this button. It'll take you straight in to the start of expedition. So kind of cut out some of that travel time, and there we go. So I think we're just gonna do free play today and mess around a little bit.
Can show some cool
Dude,
things
that's
that we've
insane.
been.
I can't imagine if you get like
We're
full
gonna Grandmaster
fledged.
3, right?
Like, what, do you have?
Let me just go up to hard here.
We
So-
were joking because Jesse didn't give himself
Hold
a
on,
high
hold
level
on.
build. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Say something. There we go. Okay, they can't hear you now, but they can still
with
hear.
with the gear I've got on Grandmaster 1, and it
They
was
can't hear you, but they can hear the screen.
a little rough.
all right,
So-
that's fine. That's
Well,
fine.
we can hop in here to expedition.
So some of the things we did, was it last man?
Yeah, I
sort of
could.
a blur. I think it was last week. We did some loot changes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there was lots of frustration about
I'm gonna mute my mic,
mainly
too.
around I think infusions not being good enough. Like you could get bad rolls, and so. I'm sure if you're watching the stream, you're kind of aware of it. We did some posts to Reddit, communicated the problem, what we wanted to do, and then we were able to get that in. I think it was the next day or the day after. I can't remember now. I think it was Thursday.
Yep.
And the TLDR of that is, inscriptions should be more relevant to the weapon or the item, specifically if they impact that item. So the gear icon things, which means it's just for that item, are always good for the weapon or item that it's on. And then any suit bonuses that could apply to anything, they apply to anything. So having a lightning damage or electricity damage bonus on a weapon is still cool because if you're playing an electricity storm build, like that's still useful to you. So
Yep.
I think that's been pretty good. We're monitoring all of that. We're always going to review things like drop rates and that kind of stuff. We think there are a couple things missing still. So originally we wanted to remove uncommon and common, so white and green drops from our level 30 content. We couldn't do that the fast way or the server-side way, but we have addressed that in the patch coming on March 12th. So hopefully that makes that experience better. I think people were getting frustrated that they're doing super hard content and then you get a stack of common and uncommons drops. Not really cool. So we've addressed that for March 12th. And then I think the part we haven't done yet, and we'll just monitor it, and we're talking internally about some plans, are GM 2 and 3, that's Grandmaster 2 and 3, don't feel as rewarding as we'd like them to be right now. I think from an efficiency standpoint and from a quality of loot you get perspective, either through like the drop rates or even the types of items that are dropping, the rarity and stuff like that. So we're going to look into that. That's not in this next patch, but we're on top of that. We're listening to the feedback. So something like a consolidated thread on Reddit would be cool if you guys feel like doing that. That just kind of talks through any feedback you have for GM2 and 3. We'd love to read that feedback. We're reading it, but it's a bit spread out at the moment.
So I wanted to point out also, if anyone was like, "Oh, noob, you overheated and crashed to the ground," did anyone notice how quickly I actually recovered from that?
So I didn't realize you were looking at me. You were trying to time me to end talking, but I talked too much.
That's fine.
That's my fault. Okay, let's try again.
So when you overheat now, before Colossus players might have noticed, it took a little while to...
The heavy hit reaction was a
Yeah.
little brutal.
So overheating, running into walls, if you know, happen to do that, takes a little while. But so if you watch now, you crash into the ground, you can move pretty quick after.
If you blink, you miss it, basically.
Yeah. So.
But here's the thing, though, right? Stuff like this, at least to me, it's like little quality of life things. If we get enough of them done, again, based on player feedback, I feel like it makes a really big difference to like the enjoyment of when you play the game. Yeah, it's pretty fast.
So it's a lot faster. I've been playing Colossus, and if you make a mistake and run into a wall, you're a sitting duck for a while.
Actually, so I can't remember. Do you know if we did that just for flight crashes, or is it all heavy hit reactions?
It's all heavy hit reactions.
I think it's all, yeah. So there are a couple other situations where you can get in a tough spot as a Colossus where you can't bring your shield up in time because you've got that little timeout on the heavy hit reaction. That should feel better as well.
Yeah, so gear, you can use gear quicker after taking a heavy hit. Makes it a lot quicker, yeah, like you said, to pull up that shield. And this is going to be fun. That's only.
So other stuff, I mean, we almost are just reading through, not all the patch notes, but a bunch of the patch notes. We went through the patch notes. I think we made like 300 changes about. Sometimes like 5 changes equals 1 patch note, so it's not really, doesn't really work the way, but just for context, like mainly, again, our lens for what we wanted to do was like anything that would improve any kind of friction points or kind of player feedback is what we wanted to do in this patch for next week. So some other things. So I mentioned we had kind of our crash and stability strike team going, and so they were focused a lot on the specific PlayStation crashes, but honestly looking at all of the top crashes and connectivity issues. So there's a bunch of stuff related to that will go in the patch. So hopefully, people have a better experience there. One of the other big ones that had come up, both through social media and just because like when we play the game it was annoying, is quick play wasn't going so great. You would backfill into missions and they wouldn't progress. So we made a lot of improvements there. So we kind of took most of the situations that got flagged with us. So people were great about reporting specific missions and specific situations where they were hitting issues. So we've addressed all the ones we know of. That doesn't mean we've fixed all of it. I think there's some stuff to quick play we're gonna have to get better at and make it better, but at least those big things that were reported, we believe we've addressed them. It's like 7 or 8 specific situations that we've fixed. And our hope is that means, most of the time in quick play, might have to wake up the laptop. Most of the time in quick play, you should have success there. So
check. Give me 1 second.
another big one. Sorry, let me read. So I have this fancy iPad. How do we? Yeah. So like this is Twitch chat with questions.
It is.
And I get distracted very easily, but I should probably read this and look for questions as well. You know what? I was about to fake it, but I shouldn't. Which is like, here's a question, but it was actually my next question. No, I shouldn't do that. Okay, so no faking ever. But,
no faking. Real question.
The next thing I had, and then I'll read for some questions. Nice pad. Thank you, man. It's really nice of you to say. Next question we wanted to talk about was another piece of feedback was, hey, it's frustrating when I matchmake with a group of people that I don't know or like I'm not on voice comms with, and they don't notice when I go down, and then they don't resurrect me, and I have no way to like do anything. So we really heard that feedback, agree it was frustrating. So what we've tried to do is we've removed as many of the respawn restricted areas as we can from the whole game. And just added a timer. So for example, like if you're in a stronghold and you go down, there's a 30-second timer. And so like ideally your friends come and repair you because that's what good friends do. But if they don't, it's just 30 seconds. It's not like an unlimited time until they defeat the boss or whatever you're doing at that point in time. And so there are still a few missions where that has to be in there for like reasons. It's just a long story, but as many spots as we could remove it, we have. So that was great feedback as well. So thank you all for that. I think that will make people's lives a bit better. All right, so do you have anything you want to talk about while I read Twitch chat?
I mean,
It's actually scrolling too far.
So if you scroll down, like you hold the finger, boom, then you can.
But then what happens?
You can pinpoint on something. But so one of the things I've seen is people talking about the messaging that can pop up during free play of, oh, your server is going to shut down. We've actually changed that, so it does not happen near as often until the server is actually going to shut down, pretty close to it. Also, another messaging, people with the Cortex entry that kept popping up in free play, it's like, open the Cortex and track this thing. That doesn't pop up anymore. So once you've completed that, it won't pop up anymore. So nice little quality of life improvement.
Getting a few questions about, so that's cool with the removing restricted respawn, but can you make that whole thing better? Yes, we should do that. That's like a longer term thing. You know, some of these things are what's a quick way to improve the experience, and then what's a longer term item. So on our longer term thing, I don't have a timeline for it. We have things like, you know, if I'm downed, how can that experience be improved? And there's all kinds of ideas. I don't want to get into specifics, but that's a great question. And yeah, we're going to look at that. Doing what we did for this patch was a way we could do something like in a day and then get it in a patch quickly. So it was at least removing that major friction point of like, you know, I can't use the map and I can't do anything and I have to just sit here. So that's kind of that. Poggers. I don't know if that's for me or Jesse or someone, but thank you. It's nice. GM2 and 3 changes when. Don't have anything to announce there yet. Again, I think it would be cool to get some feedback from the community on ideally a consolidated thread, so it's one place to look on just some thoughts you have. We certainly have ideas, but until we have an actual plan that's implemented, like I don't prefer not to comment on it because so many things can change in game development, and I don't want to, you know, give the wrong idea to people or something that we're doing. So next content drop. So we've talked a bit about content that's coming. You know, we released a 90-day calendar. In there's a whole bunch of stuff slated for March. So our plan is to still release the things in March and March. You know, we don't have new content in this patch, March 12th, new content specifically, but the one after, at the end of March, we hope to get a couple of things in there that we had talked about before, like the Elysian chests we called Stronghold chests before, and the legendary missions. Again, that's not a commitment, that's like a goal, just trying to be transparent about what we're aiming for. Like I said, many things happen, so that's our goal for now though. So that'll be the next thing. So a couple weeks. It's a couple weeks away, I guess. Any word about events? Yeah, I think events is a good topic. So we've had some, we tried doing some really light events. We called them ultralight events. Because we were trying to see like what's the amount of change in free play we could do that was meaningful to players, and then kind of work on that. And so I think we've had some things that were interesting but didn't quite hit the mark, and other things that were, I think, pretty cool. Like There Be Giants was an event we've run before, and we're going to rerun that again every now and then, where if you kill the 4 named Titans in free play, you get a cool decal. And that's like something that you just get from gameplay. I think that might be the first one we have like that, maybe. Oh no, there's a couple, but...
You notice I'm not getting any common or uncommons?
I did not notice that, but that's a great call out. Maybe let's get some Jesse Poggers in chat and see if we can get that flowing.
Oh, actually, you just talked about There Be Giants. Another fix we have in is that if you are downed right when it ends and you kill one of the Titans, you will get credit now.
If you're down when a Titan dies, you get the credit, you get the loots.
Yep, I know a lot of people were pretty sad that they weren't able to get credit on that, but
so this is my Twitch street cred. There is no Poggers in chat. Like I'm like, let's get Poggers, and there's none. There's 0. Like not even one person was like, all right, Ben, fine, here. Like I feel bad for you. It's fine.
I overheated again.
Okay, so yeah, so There Be Giants, I think, was a pretty cool event. You know, an event being something that has a limited time to it. In that example, it was like 3 days. We also did some other things like Outlaw Outrage, which we filled all the free play with outlaws. There's actually a named outlaw out in the world. I didn't actually see anyone post about that, but he drops kind of better loot. So next time that's on, you should watch for that. But I think like some of the challenge was it wasn't directed enough. Like Outlaw Outrage, there's outlaws everywhere. Like that's kind of cool. It's kind of different. But we kind of learned that, hey, it's probably better to have like a specific area of the map where something happens, and then we direct you to that area so that you're not flying through all of free play trying to discover something. So there are some lessons we've learned with that, and we'll be doing new stuff over time and improving that stuff over time. So Again, feedback's really great. It's helpful in this kind of iterative process for some of these things. Support gear, what's the deal? Good question. So we would like to add, I assume you mean like for the third gear slot where the Masterworks? Yeah, that's fair. That's what the question is.
That's fair.
Yes, we want to do some. We want to do some soon-ish. I don't have a timeline for it. We'd also like to add some new ones at some point as well. Part of the idea was like, let's see how players use them. Let's see what works, and then let's see what gaps the different suits have, and go from there. So definitely no timeline on that, but the combat team talks about it a bunch. Actually, on the combat team, okay, did that post go live? Does anyone know? Okay, so one of the things that has been asked for by the community is, hey, some of your inscriptions are a little confusing to me. I don't know exactly what they do. Could you explain it? And so Chris King, who's our gameplay design director, and Darren McPherson, who's our lead gameplay producer, you know Darren from the streams, probably haven't met Chris before, they wrote up this big post that is like, how do inscriptions work? Like, on a masterwork, if there's 4 things, where do the 4 things come from? How do you decide? And then what do they all mean? So it's a pretty lengthy thing that we're going to post to Reddit today. It might be up. We were like approving it just as we came in here. So anyway, so that'll go up, and we're going to put it up on the EA website as a blog as well. So hopefully that gives some insight to that, because I know that people were asking for that. So that's cool. Another huge question. Sorry, I'm getting myself carried away here.
No, it's
This is
fine.
fun with the iPad.
It is,
have access
right?
to
You
everything.
can just kind of keep
Just
going.
do whatever I want. That's fine.
Stream for 2
It's
hours.
A little bit sketchy for Jesse, who's like, are you going to do it? Anyway, so, oh God, what was I going to say? Hold on, I read something that reminded me about.
It'll come back to you.
Okay, there's been a lot of questions about a stats page. Like, so just to say, yes, we think we should add a stat page. Yes, it's important. We've been talking about it long before any Reddit posts and the image that gets sent to me every 45 minutes has been around. We just have to work out like how quickly we can do it and when we can add it in. So there's no timing for that. Like, it might be soon, it might not be soon, but we at least want to recognize, yes, you all are right. If you're doing builds with Masterworks, like having a stats page is super important. And we're going to work on that. And when we have an update of timing or whatever, we'll make sure to let you all know. But it's a great call out. You guys are all right. We should do that. No, that doesn't mean never. That means soon-ish. We just need to work out the timing. Pluggers. Finally getting some pluggers. Excellent. Okay, let me put this down for a second because I get too distracted. Okay, what else we got? So you talked about messages. Okay. Did you talk about the Stronghold quick play thing?
Nope.
Okay, so in the start of Expedition screen, you might have caught it if you were paying attention when we launched free play. There's now a quick play missions item, so to help people who are leveling, playing the critical path. There's also a random stronghold, basically. So you can just join any random stronghold. That was in the game, and then it was out of the game. Now it's back in the game. We think that's cool. In the future, we'd like to do something better, probably with rewards if you pick the random, but for now, it's just a cool option so that if you're like, just want to help out whoever's queuing, you can do a random stronghold. That's kind of cool. This next thing infuriated me, but mouse button 4 is no longer bound to the back button for PC players. What? So like, I use mouse button 4 as push to talk in like Discord. So I started playing, and every time I talked to my buddies, it would cancel out everything I was doing. I'm like, what is this? I actually found the solution from a Reddit post, so thank you, random Redditor, that was great. But we fixed that, so that's a small thing, but sometimes the small things count. There's a bunch of problems on respawning where you would end up behind like a wall, like a closed door you couldn't get back in. We've tried to catch as many of those spots as possible and remove them, so you spawn on the right side of the wall, which is pretty cool. We talked about the next point. We already showed you the launch bay that you can spawn from anywhere. Again, that'll teleport you up to the forge, so that's pretty cool. We have a few more things, but maybe I'll go back to Twitch. I don't know, is there anything? I'm just talking at this point, I guess.
Yeah, let's see, we've covered that. Oh, another bug fix, the ultimate ability bar, like how you start a mission and then it looks like you have it and you don't, and then
So you're
I'm out of
telling me
ammo.
now, when I dive into 10 mobs on GM1 with
You're
1
not
HP
gonna-
and ultimate,
yep.
it's gonna.
I think-
it'll either actually definitely work, or I won't think it's full. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
We've all been there to where we're like, oh, I can just run in here and I'll pop my ult and nope.
I did see a bunch of questions. What about the sound bug? So we found a whole lot of situations that would cause sound to cut out, and we fixed them. That's also in this patch for March 12th. Again, this is a tricky, like, did we catch every single one ever? I don't know. But, like, did we catch a lot of them? Yes. Like, hopefully this is a huge improvement that it, like, basically never happens, but we kind of have to see. But we definitely caught and fixed a lot of those ones, which is cool.
Yep.
I'm not reading that question. What about the health bar glitch? I feel certain that we fixed it. So for reference, well, I think what this means is sometimes when you load into different difficulty missions, the UI would show different amounts of health bar pips, basically. And it was just a UI thing, like you had all the right health as far as I understand. I'm pretty certain we fixed it in this patch as well. Like 85%. I didn't read it in the patch notes. Okay, we'll double check. I think it's fixed.
We're still working on the patch notes.
Okay, I think it's fixed. Oh, someone said ultimate buff, exclamation points. So let me talk about that.
Yes.
So one of the things that we weren't happy about was how combat abilities that don't have items scaled. Well, it's like a weird sentence, but what that means is like you don't have a melee item, you don't have an ultimate item. So how do those things scale, right? And we felt like, and people reported this on the forums, and on Reddit and social media, but as you push, like, I think GM1's not too bad, but GM2, like melee damage and ultimate scaling really wasn't good. And that affects, I think, things like the Ranger, who, like, you can have really cool builds around fast ultimate and ultimate damage, just weren't working out so great, or even Interceptor melee builds where the melee damage scaling didn't work, wasn't great. So we've improved that scaling. So as you push harder difficulties, melee and ultimates will now be much more effective, so that's really cool. And as part of doing that, we have to change some of the itemization. So you'll actually see different power score numbers now than you had before. So for example, I think, a masterwork now is 45, right? Chat, 45. Ben's brain is getting tired. Let's see.
They'll let us know.
I think it's 45. Okay, so, and now it's like 61. So like you'll log in and have like all this extra power. It's not like you have more power, but part of doing that was to get the distribution between the tiers of items to be more in line with what we wanted for damage scaling, and that also facilitates the melee and ultimate scaling as well. So, yeah, 45. That's right. And so same at that. So Masterwork is 45. I think it's 61. I don't remember.
Yeah,
and then like Legendary is 47, I think. So now it's like, I don't know, 65 or 67 or something. So again, part of that is about just scaling in general. That will free us up to do some more things in the future. Does that make GM3 easier now? No, it should. Well, like your melee and ultimates will do more damage. Yeah, but I think it should all be about the same. Yes, you guys will tell us. Oh, this is a great question. Oh man, you guys are getting it going. Wind wall blocks Ranger ult. Also fixed. Bug fixed for Tuesday.
Yep.
Wind wall is a good question, and bulwark point. So put your hand up if you use them. Oh, no one put their hand up in the whole world? That's right, because it's not using them. So what we did was we changed their scaling as well. So I mean, you all will have to be the judge if we did enough there, but like what we did was increase the damage absorb for those things so that we hope that they're useful on things like Grandmaster 1. And then to compensate for that, we just shortened their how long they're active for. So I think like the bulwark point, I think it used to be active for like 30, it used to be 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Like you put it down, it's there for 60 seconds. Now it's going to be there for 20 seconds, but it will absorb more damage. So hopefully that makes them useful. That's our goal. You guys let us know if you find a cool build or way to use that. Ongoing progression, where is our XP going to? Yeah, so right now, at max level, XP is really useful for Alliance. But that's not really good enough, and so we have a bunch of plans for that we can talk about later, don't want to talk about today. But we definitely want to extend progression, and I think one part of that is what happens to XP at level 40. So no announcements here, but good question and on it. Is Gunslinger Mark going to get fixed? Yeah, so the problem with Gunslinger's Mark was, I can't remember. It was either stacking too high, or if you hovered too long, it stacked too many times, whatever. It made it way too powerful, and we couldn't server-side change that except for turning it off. So we turned it off, and then that's fixed in this patch also. So you should see Gunslinger's Mark go back in and work and have its values again. What about the Defender rifle thing? You must have missed my incredibly funny joke at the start of the stream. That's a bug. We're going to address it as quickly as we can. No worries. It's just one of those things that happens. It's kind of funny, but not funny. Please make Ranger Melee a detonator. So here's the thing. I love that Ranger Melee is a primer. Like, I actually love doing the jump into melee, prime, dash back, use a detonator. I use like homing missile or missile blast or both, whatever, and like to set off a combo. I think that's cool. So no. It also makes the Ranger different. But look, here's the deal. Like, we get that the Ranger is performing a little less than the others right now. We have some ideas for how to address that. I think it's just that the Masterworks for on kill are hard to set up in a full group on like GM1 or 2, and so we're going to look into that. We don't have that in this patch, but like that's something we can do. Okay, I will now go back to other questions. Other things. Okay, what else did we do? Oof. Did you play the Colossus stuff?
So we talked a little bit about it, yeah. So, can't really show it here, but the Colossus can now shield charge through destructible objects. Okay. So before, you would kind of like bounce off barrels and things like that. Now you just keep on going.
That's cool.
It's pretty awesome.
My buddy plays Colossus when I play with him all the time. Like, all he does, I swear, is put the shield up and run in circles. It's fun. It's actually pretty effective. And when I make fun of him, he's like, he's got way more gear than I am. He's a better player. So it's like that flamethrower on a Titan like isn't your greatest ability.
I'm just no, but look! Did you see for a second? I actually primed him.
Did you?
That was a change that I wanted to talk about. Was you can now prime Titans. With Flame is not the best. Yeah. But you can actually prime them.
I thought Flame used to do 0 damage. Mm-hmm. Maybe we so we've
so they
changed
can
that
now
as well.
take
That's
damage
cool.
from stuff that they're highly resistant to, but they'll still take more damage.
That's cool.
So
why's my phone going crazy? Let me just double check.
Ben's checking. Well, what else did we?
Normally, what happens is the dev team goes, "Hey, you said this thing and it's wrong."
You said this thing. It's not right.
So sadly, the health UI bug isn't fixed. So we're still working on that. Sorry, team. But it's just a UI bug. So your health is good. It's just the UI bug. So we'll have to get on that. Sorry about that one.
Oh, that ammo.
Okay, I probably shouldn't read all those things. Okay, cool. Okay, what's next?
Let's see.
Mark of Ruin is now functioning properly.
So which one was that? Mark of Ruin. I'm trying to remember. Was that wasn't the Storm one, was it?
I'm not sure.
Well, Mark of Ruin users, it's been fixed. And now this Titan's going
there are a bunch of other fixes, like the Ranger Grenadier component now actually lowers the cooldown of grenade abilities by the correct amount. The rest, there's a bunch more bugs and stuff in here, but I don't know how much is noteworthy. There is something that we missed. Didn't we like increase the base damage of all masterwork weapons?
Is
yes.
that true?
Yes, that is
That
true.
is true. Okay. Yeah, I think like I certainly find this when I'm playing like we've had this philosophy for a long time that gear is really important in Anthem. It kind of separates us from other games, and we really like that. But I think some of the masterwork weapons just felt like it was a bit of a struggle to use them, especially in like GM1 Plus. So we made them a bit better. So we probably didn't buff the autocannon. Probably not. Just
Probably
spoiler, because that thing's amazing. Cool. So I guess. Oh wow, we're already over time. Why don't I see if we can find a couple questions, then we can do a wrap up.
Sure.
What do you reckon? Okay. Please take advice from Travis Day. He made a great post. That's cool. He did. I said he made a great post. That wasn't the question. Just boost Avenging Herald 2 week. I don't think so, my friend. We will not be doing that. Gear in the game is lame. It's actually not. The gear is really cool. So it wasn't even a question. That was a statement you made, but it's fine. Yeah, loot drop stuff. Again, we're going to keep monitoring it. Like, we're really open to making changes. It's better in our mind to make a change, watch it, make a change, watch it, just so we understand exactly what's going on. So the one in this patch will be removing the uncommon and common items from drops at 30. Let's see if that helps at all. And if not, we'll keep investigating. As well as for us, an important thing is reviewing Grandmaster 2 and 3 and just making sure that we can make that rewarding for players. And that won't be in this patch, or probably even the one after, but it's something that we're going to do pretty quickly. We're just working on that now. What else do we have? I feel like I forgot something that I thought was going to be important, but that's okay. We can post afterwards. Yarrow dance as an emote. That's I don't know. That's a good idea. It's probably a good idea. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll pass it on. How about that?
I do
like with emotes. Here's what happens. I'm not very knowledgeable about like the impact of emotes to the world and if things are a good or a bad idea. But we have people who are. So like often I'll be like, "What about this idea?" And they're like, "Here are the reasons why that's not a good idea." And I'm like, "Okay, my bad." But we can pass it on to the team. I'm sure they're listening, and so they can see if it's a good idea or not. It's a really cool idea. Fix quick play. I did talk about that earlier. So we've discovered a whole lot of situations where free play was busted. Like when you join into a mission, it wouldn't progress, and we fixed about 7 or 8 situations of that. We don't know we've caught every single situation, but it should make free play a lot better. So, patch notes when? When will we have patch notes publicly?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Probably Tuesday. Probably just when the patch goes live.
probably when
right?
it goes live. Yeah.
I mean, we talked through a lot of it. I think
a lot of the big ones.
The
There's-
things we picked out, the things we thought you all would care about the most.
Yeah, there's a
We
lot
might get them
more
wrong.
little ones for sure, but yeah, that would be.
So
And I do want to point out one thing people might be noticing. There's a bug on my Colossus here with his arm. So if you're wondering,
it's probably because you
I
hacked
did some
in the
weird.
persistence.
Yeah. So the way I set this up, it is not a natural
real,
way to play it. Did
That's
some
fine.
funkiness.
So someone asked about DLSS support. So it's not in this patch, but it will be coming soon. So that's that. We've heard your feedback about store. We're just trying to work out what we want to do. So people have been kind of asking like, hey, can you rotate fast? Can we have more stuff? So we're looking at that. Like, yeah. So we're hearing the feedback. We just got to work out some options there. Okay, so I think a lot of the stuff I'm reading now is similar. Sorry if we didn't get to all of the questions. We did our best.
Yeah.
So let's summarize some of the big talking points. I don't know if you can scroll back one for me to the top of that guy. Yeah.
Yep,
So very aware of the crash reports, specifically for PlayStation 4. We've found and fixed many, many crashes. That will be in the March 12th patch, or the patch we're aiming for March 12th. As far as we know, there was some instances where PlayStation 4s would temporarily power down, but in every instance that we're aware of, you could power it back up. You just had to like go push the power button, basically. And so it's definitely very safe to be playing PlayStation 4. And then we have some fixes for the issues that we're aware of coming soon on hopefully March 12th. That was a big one. Lots of stability improvements in general, so between crashes and audio cutting out fixes are in there. We've made lots of improvements to quick play so that should be a more reliable experience. We removed respawn restrictions so that if your teammates aren't paying attention while you're down, you'll respawn after a timer. The timer is different depending on the content you're doing. You know, things like server shutdown messages don't happen as often. Colossus hit reaction bugs there. Ranger ultimate behind wind wall thing is fixed. We've scaled up a bunch of the power score for Masterwork and Legendary specifically so that we can better scale melee and ultimate damage. So that should make that experience be better for people who want to focus on melee or ultimate builds, which, you know, ultimate should be really powerful, so that's cool. Tons of stability fixes, tons of bug fixes. We tried to hit the big things that we saw as feedback from the players, as many as we could in the timeline we had. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great patch that hopefully, you know, makes the experience better for lots of people.
Yeah.
I think that's a summary.
Yeah, you did good.
Cool. Well, on that note, should we bid farewell? Any parting thoughts from you? Otherwise, I'll give some parting thoughts.
No, next thing is just want to say we're going to keep streaming. We're not stopping. We're going to keep doing this. We're aiming for the goal of doing it every 2 weeks, kind of how we've already been doing. So, yeah.
Yep. And I'll probably miss 1 or 2 of them. I'm actually going, my brother's getting married, so I'm going to take a little time to go hang with him. So I might miss the next stream, but I'll be back after that. If you want me, I don't know. We'll probably rotate all of us and we'll do a little bit of everyone. But I might miss 1 or 2. Otherwise, yeah, thanks again for all the support, all the feedback. You know, a special call out. I know there's a lot of great community members who put a lot of energy into writing really constructive feedback, you know, either in positive or negative ways. And that's the best stuff. Like if the community, if you're asking yourselves, like, how can you help influence the game? The absolute best thing you can do is be vocal, but do it in a constructive way that explains why you feel this way, the reasons for it. Like, that's the stuff that we really love reading. You know, I know there's lots of passionate people out there, and sometimes that passion kind of comes across as being a bit rude sometimes, intentionally or not. And I would just say, please do your best to be constructive. And in return, we'll do our best to listen, respond, and keep making changes and improvements. Hopefully like the ones we're doing now, hopefully that's well received. We believe that Anthem is an amazing game, but we do know there's a lot of work we have to do, and we're ready to roll our sleeves up and fix the things that have to get fixed and add the things that need to get added. So that's kind of our commitment to all of you. So on that note, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks once again to Lisa, who was here kind of running all of this in the background. Jesse for the first time coming on. Thank you for keeping me company. And a special shout out obviously to all the devs on Anthem who are out there putting in a lot of hours trying to get all the right fixes and changes into this game. But thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
All right, chat, I'm back. New, the Division 2 launch trailer. Whoa! You might as well watch that, huh? I just got an email. All right, let me put this back over here. Okay. So basically, I thought it was gonna be new content update. I think I'm getting better FPS on this on my other monitor. Why is that? A whole lot more. What? Okay, I switched it to this monitor. So right now I'm getting 175. Like, okay, I'm getting 100. Okay, when I switch this over back to my other monitor, I want to see how much, like, what there was a what's the name update, and I haven't. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna have to play on this monitor instead. I just switched it over to this my main monitor that I usually play on. Let me see. Oh, the frames did definitely get better. Hold up. Okay, now was it because I was looking over here? Is that what it was? I was looking at this. I turn over here, it goes down to 1. I should have looked at it while I was fighting. Oh, I've got to turn my sound back up. Okay, somebody said what they said. Basically, they doing, it's a patch, but it's not a content update. Like, there's no new content coming out. Which I blame myself for putting 1 million hours already. Yo, what's up, Miles? Reputation system, more points, champion of Tarsus, 50,000 points for every faction is too much. I don't think you have to get it for every faction, you just have to get 100. I mean, you just have to get 150,000. Which is still too much. That's it. Even being Grandmaster, this is it. It melts, right? I'm playing with the controller right now. So, dude, when I tell you there are the bots on PC, it's just like Fortnite. You know how the good players, no, I was saying the bad players on PC are really bad. I'm thinking, you know, okay, everybody's gonna have God aim, right? Well, not God aim, but at least okay aim. Man, dude, no, I'm talking about airballing. Oh yeah. There's always more players on Xbox and PlayStation.
Stars freelance up.
Yeah, they gotta be, right? But where my teammates at? If he was standing still and let me shoot him, instead of trying to turn that shield at me. Bro, what is that, chat? What is that? Look at how fast they melt. What is that? Yeah, they got a lot of learning to do. The Division they learn from the Division 1, so they already know. Destiny learned from Destiny 1, like they learned. I think they learned. I didn't play Destiny 2 that much, but I think they learned. How fast I'm melting this thing, chat? This is a level 1. A level 1 AR. Look at that health. Look at that health just getting melted away. That was getting melted away, baby. And then they need new community developers too. Like even if they need new community developers to do a live stream, because even when something bad is happening in Division, Hamish know how to handle the chat. Like you know, let the chat get to him. Like when the dude said somebody said the gear is lame, he responded with so much saltiness. Ben Irving. He just said that the gear is definitely not lame, but it was how he said it. So offended. And like, dude, that's something you should never like. I know somebody clipped it too. I know somebody clipped it. And I'm like, dude, you can't respond. You can't respond to stuff like this. You can't respond to the trolls. You can't let the trolls get to you. Even if something is not going the way you want it to go. Well, that's what everybody, that's with me too, right, sir?
Relic silenced. I think we're...
That's what everybody there's streaming. You can't let that get to you. Like when somebody's saying something like that, you can't let it get to you. Whoa!
We don't get rid of the source.
The scars will come back and keep making weapons. Faye, find me a way underground.
Already done.
That's flipping away. At least they're trying though, right? At least they are trying to make things better instead of just be like what the other team has said. It just works.
That door should lead underground.
You guys have
Is there a
phones.
door to a cave?
To keep something out?
Or hey,
You guys have phones, right?
Did you just yell?
The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions.
what? Look, rabbits, their likability isn't up for debate.
Wow. It's almost peaceful down here.
Scorpions can't swim, right?
Don't worry, Sev. I won't let them get you.
This guy back. Whoa, the camera disappeared. My bad. Forgot the camera was gone.
That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
Dude, I love the stream deck.
Want that omelette. What is that?
Another relic. Careful, freelancer. It's unstable.
I hate it when they do that.
What do we do now?
Gather the fragments.
Look at that beam. Oh my goodness. Are they new? I better turn one in before I get back, check. So basically they're patching,
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
they're patching a lot of stuff, right? Trying to fix bugs and glitches and all that stuff. That's good. Actually, I like that they do that instead of adding new stuff, aka not like other companies. Don't add fix stuff first, right? Fix everything that's broken. Fix the bugs and the glitches before you add content. Because when you do that, you just And don't try to add and fix stuff in the same patch. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It never has worked. Because all you do is you break more stuff. Make sure everything is fixed first. And then you add more stuff. Don't fix and add at the same time. What's up, Kenny? My day's going great. How about yours, homie? It is just aim assist on this game is so. The aim assist check. Watch this. Hold up. Let me find somebody to shoot. Look, can you aim assist on this? This is how aim assist on this.
More scars, I know.
He's looking extra powerful.
This is doing aim assist. That is ridiculous, Jack. That is ridiculous. Oh.
Almost done. Only a few fragments left.
Let me check him real quick. Buddy, can you stop? We didn't turn the last one. Who has it? Somebody has it. I need to go turn it in. It's literally. I have to test this out with another character. Dude, turn the thing. Did nobody pick it up? He did pick it up because it would be showing right now. Which one of you clowns has the? There you go.
Door's still closed and there's nodes everywhere.
Give it a minute. It should work itself out.
Should?
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any
Oh, now it
interference will
shows
cause
it is doing.
energy to spike
It does
again.
blast damage, right? Buddy. I heard that playing GM3 is the same as GM1. You heard a lie. You heard a lie, buddy. Yeah, it's melting everything. My man said he heard playing GM. Like, what? Whoever told you that, somebody, I guess somebody told you in my chat they're playing in GM1 is the same as GM3. I don't know, but it's definitely not the same, buddy. Whoever told you that, never ever watch them again.
Freelancer, stay on the platform.
Also, yeah, somebody definitely, they definitely want you to go in thinking that you're in for a rude awakening. Dude, hold on, where's this other guy at? Where's the other two? Where's he at? Oh, of course, in a storm, he's just over there in the sky. Yeah, this is level 1 gun, and their health is just... I mean, the loot drops not the same either. You get more masterworks and legendaries in Grandmaster 3, but the thing is, just takes the mission's gonna take longer because you're not doing. They have a lot of more health, but now the loot is not the same. Again, you can't listen to people like that, homie. Now, time-wise, it might be the same time-wise because it's gonna take you longer to kill it. Well, not if you got the one-shot on DM3, DM1. Yeah, it just takes too much time. Because we're not strong enough. Or do you mean you get the same loot? Is that what you mean? You get the same loot? Or do you mean you get the same amount of loot from the same? I know what you mean.
I don't think our friend like that.
Too bad. I'm just getting started.
Stop using the controller. Why? It's so easy. The aim assist is ridiculous. Yeah, I can tell how I'm using the controller by how I'm sitting how. Now, I can easily just do this and switch. Y'all even tell? Yeah, of course y'all can tell. My controller in my left right now. I keep it beside me at all times.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
But this game, the aim assist, bro, imagine you had aim assist like this in Call of Duty. In any game. I was gonna say Call of Duty. Call of Duty don't even have aim assist like that. Fortnite aim assist like this strong.
Oh, that's just wrong.
They made it way too strong, so like.
Remember? It's only a scorpion, but bigger.
A lot bigger.
You're not helping.
I saw. We won a day until the vision drop. Dude, the thing is so much content, right?
Professional to cut the link, right?
It's so much content. There's gonna be so many different builds to make. I'm trying to see like, cause you can have World Tier 1 all the way to World Tier 4. I wonder if we're gonna go to DC immediately. Like go in at World Tier 1 or go in 1,000 damage a shot to this thing. His health is disintegrating. I wonder if the Dark Zone is gonna scale, right? So we're destroying this thing. No, buddy, you can't leave. Can I play Epic? You have yet to send me a friend request on me. I'm out of ammo. Die, buddy!
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
This on hard? Nah, this on Grandmaster 1.
One for each of the tyrant's legs.
And on PC, you haven't seen my friend request yet. Look how easy this is. It is fun to do Grandmaster 3 and 2 because loot will be the same in Grandmaster 1. When you say loot is the same, where you went, you're not in my game. You get a higher chance of getting Masterworks and Legendaries the higher GM you go up. But Grandmaster 1 is a lot, you can do it a lot faster, so I would say Grandmaster 1 also. But you get a higher chance of getting Legendaries in Grandmaster 3. But if you're playing solo, I wouldn't recommend it. Gear speed, gear speed. Hey, I'm gonna go in with the regular assault rifle, right? Without, I'm going with my Masterwork assault rifle. I think it's the Defender too. My legendary assault rifle. What is this? Shotgun. Do I need this to gambit? No. Jerry, this stronger that you're in isn't on my map no more. I mean, it's not on your map. Are you going to the right thing? You might be going to the wrong, well, of course you'll be playing the game, so you didn't know, right? So if I put on the March markers on the 3-round burst, which weapon is this? That's the same weapon. I think this basically upgraded Defender, yeah. So this is a Masterwork version of this. This is a Masterwork version, but it does 225% weapon damage, so it might not be the best one to test it out. But it's the same gun, Defender. It's the same gun, so you'll test it out. But if this is really, this might be the move. I'm gonna test it out in Grandmaster 2 also. Let's do a GM2 mission and see how much faster it's actually melting. Make sure you go to strongholds. if it's really gone, then I'm gonna tell you. Solo, forget that. What do you mean solo? You can't solo a stronghold. You can't solo a stronghold. Right? That's still the same, right? Private node is not available for free play or strongholds. Your setting will be changed to public. See, you can't change that. Did you hear about them having 52 named bosses in Division 2? Yes, I did. It's a PvE player's paradise in Division 2. But they opened up when you, oh, hold up, wait a minute. All right, which one do I have? Okay, this is the regular. This is Grandmaster 2. That is a level 1 gun. That is a level 1 gun, chat. Level 1. Look. Hold up. I have a level 1 defender. This is a level 40. I have 2 of the same guns, right? You die? Now, which one doing? I think my level 1 chat is doing. You heard about that Momo challenge? Yeah, I heard about it. I don't want to talk about it though. What? My chat. This is my. Right now. I have the Masterwork version on. It's the same gun. This is the Masterwork version, right? Now it's saying it's doing more damage. Bernie's Bender suspenders. My alt not here yet. Oh my god, I'm getting melted so quickly. Am I gonna snipe? Oh, look how fast that one is killing him. Now watch when I switch. Watch when I switch. Now look at this. Look at that! Are you serious? Well, yesterday's late stream or rap thing. Nah, I think I'm gonna switch to doing that on when the Vision 2 come out. Look at this gun, chat. This is Grandmaster 2. Let me get closer. Missed. Oh, you didn't miss. I didn't know my team was even at. Okay, we got a Colossus here. Colossus here. His shield is bugged. The stairs is up. Yes, you can. Can do what? You can do what? Oh my goodness. That is the level 1, chat. If I got 40 rounds, if I'm using the gun with 40 rounds, that's a level 1. Bender suspender. What up, big dog? Yes, you can. What? And a PvE players in paradise. I probably asked a question and forgot I even asked it. Still don't have my alt. That's why I'm not pushing in. Now I have it. It didn't heal my shield for some reason right then, though. Look how fast his shield goes down, chat. Look how fast I melt him. Now watch when I switch to my Masterwork, my Legendary. Okay, well that kind of didn't. Because he had no health. My level 1 is doing more damage. The numbers don't say that it's doing more damage, but it's actually doing more damage. My level 1 gun than my legendary gun. It's crazy. Untied mine is not my map. There's only 2 my map. Oh, you mean a stronghold solo? Nah, I think that's what I said. You can't do stronghold solo. I don't think I want to bring anybody else here until we get rid of everybody else. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a level 1 gun, chat. Level 1 gun. You can solo the strongholds? How? How can you go to so? How can you solo a tyrant mine? I'm trying to kill everybody before we get before we get no enemies out here, baby. Best game now. Yo, Kenny, how do I play Stronghold solo? Somebody come pick me up. I think I'm gonna switch to the nighttime streams after. Wait, that ain't gonna protect us. One left. Turner settings. No, you can't do that on for a stronghold though.
Shit. More stars freelance up.
That's only for regular missions. Can't own free player strongholds. Stop hiding from me. I don't know how this works or why it works, but it works, so I'm gonna keep using it. A level 1 weapon actually melts. And look at the difference. You see how that was? I should put 70 in them, right? I'll put all 70 in them. Now look how slow his health is going down right now. Now watch when I switch. Look at this. Okay, that didn't really show much me anything there. But this does. Look at the shield. Look how fast the shield goes down. Okay, let's try on this guy. Let's make sure, right? Look how slow this shield is going down right now. Actually, that's not going down. That's not too slow. Now it seems like it's going down slow. Compared to, bro, why are they all on me? We can hit them all and it's all on you. Daryus said this is one intended effect, the scaling system that allows low level players to play with high ones. They say, I don't know. That was the thing, low levels get wrecked. Health wise, yes. Health wise, low levels do get wrecked. But damage wise, look at this level 1 gun. This is grand. Look, this is a level 1 defender versus a level 47 defender. Missed. And it just melts right in their face. Now it don't show that it's doing more damage. A man just really walked by like I ain't even here. Whoa! Till they come and get me. I think all three of them were fighting the boss. And now I was just over here fighting everybody else. We can hit them all and it's all on you. You can get 3, 4, 5 pair of shoes. See how much this does real quick. Not enough. Why did my melee prime right now? Buddy, no. Buddy, no, get back down here, man. Come on now. No. Now these things get absolutely melted. No. Got your shield back, but that's cool. Someone did it on YouTube, so then it was a stronghold. Only way you could do that if your friends join and they just don't play. You keep saying somebody. Who is this somebody? Who did it? Tell me the name of the YouTuber that solo the stronghold. Nah, tell me the name of the YouTuber. I'll find it. Just tell me the name of it. Name of the person. I don't play on PS4. What? Hold up. Alright. Right after we get done with this beginning area. Are you sure he queued in, or he just didn't go into one and everybody else left? Did he go into it by himself, or did he queue in and then everybody else left that he was playing with? Out of ammo. Oh, they gonna keep spawning in until we kill this thing. I'm gonna use my alt, why not? Forget it. And right when I use it, I needed to get my health back. They're gonna keep spawning in until we kill it, so we gotta hurry. Let me go ahead and kill it. I was thinking that, you know, don't freeze him, freeze him. Yo, what's up, fella? Haven't had new weapons drop from me over 3 weeks, and I'm only. I might be wrong with your game. You only have 6 of the 27 that are in the game. How do you only have 6 of the weapons? Or do you mean Grand Master? Masterworks. Ready, just kill him. Did you watch the beginning though? How do you know if he played it? queued in solo though. If you didn't queue in solo, then you can't do it solo. If he queued in, then they just left then. Yeah, he said he was doing. No, he's definitely not doing hard because I played with him and he has Masterworks. Don't kill me, boys. Let me look up this guy you talking about. Pota is his name? Let me look this up real quick. You sure that was his name? Let me see him queue up into a Grandmaster Solo. You know what? He probably started it and nobody else joined in. That's all it was. He queued up and nobody else joined in. You can't start. You can't put it on private and do it solo. Like if I go into a Grandmaster 3 Stronghold right now. He didn't show who he queued up though. He just showed him dropping into the game. He was able to play a solo because nobody else queued up for it. That's what that was. But if somebody else would have queued up for it, then you wouldn't be able to do it. Play a solo. Yeah, I found it. But I know exactly what that was. Like I probably could start one right now, and if nobody else is queued up for it, then they'll put me in solo. And if nobody else tries to join, then it'll just keep you in there by yourself solo. But you can't stop other people from joining in, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't make it queue up solo. It has to do it on its own. I'm feeling a masterwork.
Relic silenced. I think we're...
I said I was feeling a masterwork up out of there, baby, and I got one.
Of course it did.
Actually, chat. You can sometimes you can see it before it comes out. I don't know how that is, but sometimes.
They find me a way underground.
Already done.
Sometimes you can see it before it comes out. Yo, same. As soon as I hit level 30, I went into Grandmaster 1. I gotta change my basic default skin though. Now this gun does do a lot more damage, but it's not. I don't think it's not game breaking, right?
To keep something out?
It does more damage than my other one, but I don't think it's game breaking.
Did you just yell?
The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions.
I'm gonna switch it back to my other video. It's not. It's good. It's okay, but it's not game breaking. If it was a sniper, then yeah. But since in that assault rifle and you have to shoot them a lot of times, and then you gotta have to be in that mid range.
Scorpions can't swim, right?
Don't worry, Sev. I won't let them get you. That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want that omelette. What is that?
Another relic. Careful, freelancer. It's unstable.
I hate it when they do that.
What do we do now?
Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
They're not usually already up here.
Heads up, scars incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to
Trying to
blow.
make it epic level for my storm. Oh, working towards Masterworks. And I get copy drops in one mission I've been doing for a while now.
Almost done. Only a few fragments left.
Buddy, get me out of the whale. But how's that only? Please tell me somebody else got the last one, right? I got my Colossus at power level 486. If somebody do it, that they would definitely hot patch it. Take the game. They would take the gun out of the game. They were hot. Bro, who got the last one? Nobody would have got it? I shouldn't have to go and get 3. I think he got it.
Hey, door's still closed and there's nodes everywhere.
Give it a minute. It should work itself out. Should. Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the
There we go,
center.
baby.
Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Guess I'll stand back and shoot these things. Is nobody standing on the... Oh my goodness. We gonna sit here then. We gonna sit here, check, because I'm not going up there. We gonna sit here as long as it takes.
Freelancer, stay on the platform.
Nope. I was planning on having a Storm Colossus Masterwork Pro 452. It's gonna be tight. I might can get a Colossus Masterwork. I got everything else. That's gonna be that's in less than a week now though. They made that gun that strong. Man, it might be a way though to keep shooting endlessly. The fire rate will have to be like times a million. I wasn't even on it and I hit it. Why are you not in the middle? I don't want to be. And it's easier shooting these things from right here. If I was in the middle, I got to be turning up like this and looking all around me in 360. This way I can just be over here and look everywhere. My teammates don't gotta worry about these things because I got them. All they gotta worry about is their ramp. Take one for the team. It's a lot easier than spinning around 360, looking up behind me, above me, trying to see where the next one is coming from. I can always see it and just shoot with one bullet every single time. That's it. Masterwork! Okay, never mind. Thought I saw one. Landing. I didn't play Mission 2 with DP on his stream and we had the same item drop, but there was nothing there. You already had that? That was legendary, right? I didn't have that one already. Yeah, if you're playing Ranger right now and you got everything, you got everything. You gonna have to switch characters to find something that you don't already have. Why does web make you overheated? Has anybody ever touched spiderweb? Was it hot to the touch? I don't think so. Has anybody ever touched spiderweb? Was it hot to the touch?
Throw down a flare. It will help.
You freelancers have tools.
I'm like 1000% sure. Like if I go and touch some spiderweb right now, it's not gonna be hot. Or is it just not hot enough for me to realize it? Like, is it not enough?
Remember? It's only a scorpion, but bigger.
A lot bigger.
Not helping.
I got this random build in here, man. It don't matter. We gonna kill it. Just kill it fast. What's up, buddy?
Next time,
Swarm
I expect
tyrant.
bugs to be in the mission briefing.
Even Clovis doesn't know everything.
Jump out there. Buddy, you really wouldn't try to pick him up? All right, chill. I'm gonna try to go pick them up after she leaves. This gonna take a minute. I don't got my sniper out here, baby. Can you get off me? What? If I die right now, I'm picking you up, my guy. All right, who else is down? It's gonna take us forever to do this. I better not have to come down here again. Look where you're at, look where I'm at, but you hit me. I had it on Grandmaster 1 the last run. That's probably right. Jeezy and Thompson. I had it on G. It does the same amount of damage. They just have more health. Alright, I'm going back up. Don't go that. If I can get back up to my spot, it won't attack me unless they go down. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's on the same amount. It's just it just has a lot more health. Switch weapons. Why can't I switch weapons? What the? Buddy, why you sitting on the acid, dog? Rather be safe than sorry, man. This acid does so much damage. Look at that. It does so much damage. Buddy, you gotta get off of that. Now it leaves. Get up there. Can I hit it? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these things. I kind of don't want to come down here just in case it comes out. Wait, it's gonna come back out, right? I got my alt back though. That's what I wanted. But do I need ammo? Not really. It is too many of y'all over here, baby. Where my primers at? Nobody's priming? Got him going in circles. There we go. Well, I thought he was. It showed fire, but. But what is you shaking, dog? Yeah, this Grandmaster 2. He just hit me. He just hit me. Wrong gun, I know. The other one doing the same thing. On Grandmaster 2 is not doing a lot either. I'm watching his health go down. It's still not doing more. I mean, it's doing more, but not by a lot. And I have to reload more. I just run out of ammo now, though. If I had extended mags on it. But in GM1, it did a whole lot. Like, they have less health, so you're doing more damage. What, you died? Okay, it's about to go away. Don't pick him up yet. Wait till she leaves. Y'all don't stop it. Get him up. I need ammo, so I gotta go down. I don't want to get too close though. Okay, there's ammo right there. Okay, big. Ammo, ammo, now we go back up. Wait, don't shoot at me. Chat, we got a cool guy in the chat. We got a cool guy in the Buddy, no, get over here a little. There we go. Stop hiding from me. If I hover, he might shoot me though. It might shoot me. He, she, whatever it is. My gonna do 25. I just got hit. Go back up, armor. All you do is jump, fly, and then jump, fly, press the Alt, then press space button. Or press whatever your jump button is while you're flying. After you be flying, that's the only way it works though. Wait, did you just bring attention to me? Alright, he's about to go away. Actually, I think I could use it. Down here with the play-ups. Can you go? You still ain't leaving yet, are you? There you go. There you go. Let me get my ammo. Buddy, why are you on the acid? Maybe I can get him without dying? And even get touched. Alright, who's shooting me? Wow, one at the side right here. Grandmaster 1, this thing would have been dead. Or if I had my sniper bill on, this thing would have been dead. Like, what kind of bitch are they using? Are they trying new stuff too to see if it works like me? Probably a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Now I'm overheated. I got him out of there though, so I guess it was worth it. You serious though? You can't hover. He shoots you if you hover. I'm 480. Well, not with this on. I have a level 1 gun on, right? Maybe they're testing things out just like I am. God, this thing should have been over with. What should have been done with. You know what? Let me 90, 490. Look, 492, 450. 492 and 488. They should be doing. There's a Colossus in a storm. I got a storm on. Why is it thing like frozen at all times? I can see the other guy. And it's only because of this weapon, and this weapon still does more damage than my other weapon, so. Get him! Oh, let me show you guys. I got a level 1 gun on. Level 1 gun on. Because it actually does more damage than my masterwork. Okay, kill it 2 more times and then we're done. I'm trying to level 30. That power level 3. I think it's only the level 1 coming though. Is he stuck? Now the damage numbers are different, right? Look at the damage numbers on this. But if I shoot my masterwork, the damage numbers are higher. But these are actually doing more damage. It's weird. It's a bug in the game. They're actually doing more damage than what it says on that. Okay, wait, it's actually going faster now. It's not time for you to leave yet, buddy. Somebody just hit me also. I don't know who it was. What's the update? Right? Right, Matt? Right? What's the update? Right? They are basically bug fixes, loot changes. Is he not gonna leave again? I'm scared to use my alt. I want to use it, but I'm scared to use it. I think I might need it to pick somebody up. When's the update? March 12th. Tuesday. March 12th. They need to release the patch notes. All of them. Worst ultimate in the game. But it's getting the buff. It's getting the buff come Tuesday, so. It's getting the buff that I will never ever get to use. I won't say never ever, but cool things, no problem, Matt. Just bug fixes and updates, stuff like that. No content updates. Interceptor melees are getting the buff. Rangers ultimate is getting the buff. They're fixing Gunslinger's mark. There'll be no more comments, and
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
I wonder how many beers it'll take me to forget that thing.
I'm gonna go with 8. 1 for each of the tyrant's legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
I forgot, man. If you're under there, I would have got 4. Oh, that crimson and white over there? The candy apple red with the white? Okay, Storm. I like it. I like the Storm. Let me go change back to my regular colors. I don't know which one I want to rock, though. %100% gear charges. I like that. I think I already have one with that on it, though. I'm going to go back to Interceptor. So it was good against like regular enemies, but against the boss. I want to put this. I just tried to market for deconstruction like on the Division. I tried to market for deconstruction like the Division. Oh, pick up radius out of what? I'm gonna. This does have the sniper. Why do I not have this on? Oh, you should have you on, right? Sniper damage. Do this have 100% gear charges? We definitely gonna get rid of you. Combo damage though. If I'm running the combo damage. I keep marking it for deconstruction. Why do I have all these purples? Bruh. I just did it again. I still have too much. I gotta get rid of some stuff. What does this do? Machine pistol damage. Gear mag size. What does this have? Weapon ammo, support luck. I don't care about luck. thing that I have two of. Fire damage, repair critical hit. These are 20% sniper damage though. So I gotta keep both. I gotta keep both. Alright, what about you? Harvest bonus. Harvest bonus already gone, but weapon damage is plus 18%, gear 13, ammo drop rate, K speed. They're gone. Auto cannon damage, weapon 150% damage. But it only goes toward this weapon. You stay. Armor, ammo, gear, damage, sniper ammo, LMG damage. Sniper ammo. Rawness blaze. Weapon damage, march rifle damage, heavy pistol damage, physical damage, weapon reload, assault rifle damage, impact damage. Impact damage could be like I need both of those. Definitely need both of those. Renewed courage. Weapon fire rate plus 14%. But that one does 125% damage. It already shoot faster anyway. Shoot fast anyway. 850. I got 3 of these. March rifle damage, sniper ammo, weapon, 12% fire rate, machine pistol ammo, weapon ammo, physical damage. Impact damage. Weapon. Gotta keep both of those. I'm at 235 of 250, so. Shotgun damage definitely keeping you. Critical hit damage probably keeping you too. 150% weapon damage though, which is definitely better than you. It's better than this critical hit damage too. If the critical hit damage only goes to that, yep, you can go too. All right, one of those. Thunder. But I have so many. 20% physical damage. What do you do? I probably should have kept that one with the what's the name damage on it. Mag size, fire rate, critical hit damage, weapon 13% damage. Definitely, I can't even get rid of this if I wanted to because it's equipped on another. So how much damage? 13%. But this does 75%. I haven't used this weapon in a while. Gear damage 18%. Gear speed. Impact damage will keep you. Weapon damage plus 20%. Gotta keep them both. I'm down to 229 and 250 though. I have way too many grenades, but I'm down to 229 out of 250, so I won't get that much gear. What does this do? Do I have a speed damage? I don't want to play in this one though. Be right back.
Good to go, Yara.
Hey, Daryus, is that gold or is that a different metal?
Freelancers need to watch out for each other.
Brass.
On my way.
Is my push-to-talk not on?
That looks like gold to me. You should turn left and then turn right if that's gold.
It's brass. It's brass. What is my push-to-talk button? Hold up, chat.
How do you have gold already?
It's not gold, buddy. I can't use that button for... Okay. Yo, can you hear me?
Always a lot of trouble out here, even for freelancers.
My push-talk is not working for some reason. It was working. Yo.
Now we have given our fellow freelancer a fighting chance, but you're not done yet. Wait, can y'all stop looking at me? So we're never finna be able to, while playing solo with the respawn thing, kind of takes out the... I don't even get the question. Where you going, buddy? You've attracted one of their most fearsome
Show that thing some humility.
So we're never finna be able to wipe playing
Understood.
solo with the respawn thing. Kind of takes out the challenge. Blame the scrubs who complain about the game being too hard. That happens in every game, man.
Very good, but you can't let the rest get away. Understand?
Understand.
Bad players always complain about the game being too hard and get things like that nerfed.
Cleared all the scars.
Oh my god, we can't respawn.
Knew you could do it. I got another contract. Might be connected. Yeah, Sentinels
And the
are in
sad
line.
thing is,
Find them.
like,
Heading over there.
all these new games are trying to cater to bad players. Like,
Sentinels versus some cockroaches. Get in there and help out.
Got it.
get up! I missed.
Yes! Show them what it is to be a freelancer.
I'm like to the side of them.
Finish the rest off, my freelancer friend.
I understand.
That was a waste.
No more scars in the area.
Good. They won't be causing any more trouble.
Me too, Spencer, but
Something else to do now. Damn.
bad players,
Animals rampaging.
they complain that they can't respawn.
Understood. Let's see what I can do.
So they won't respawn it to be in everything because it's too hard for them when they, like,
I don't see anything. Must have moved on. Try to find where it went.
stop the rampaging
Check it
beast.
out. No, I can't get a direction from these remains. I'm not getting a direction from the remains. Look over here. Does this give us a clue?
That's all we need. Gives us a direction.
But bad players still gonna be bad, man. But every video game is catering to them now.
You must finish off that beast. It caused much damage.
You got it.
Can't even see his head.
That thing just isn't giving up. What a monster.
One, but two beasts. Quite well, freelancer.
he died.
I have no more for you now. People will talk of this. I'll make sure of it.
My man said, how does he already have gold? It's not gold, homie. It's brass. All I gotta do is put that brass on and you'll see it. They say some areas, I'm guessing it'll be like strongholds, man. I can see that. I don't know, my bad for ramming just. Nah, you good, I understand, but even in strongholds, like, it makes it more challenging, right? Instead of everybody just respawning all the time. Like, don't go down. You screw up. Even me, like, if I go down, I like it. Oh, look at him. He got the bronze on, too. The royalty out here, baby. All three of them might be together, though. All of them got on purple. Okay, this I didn't have this one. I think I already have that one. Charge melee attack that causes the target to explode after 40 seconds triggers a large explosion on death. I don't think I have this. Definitely have that one. Increases electricity damage. Definitely want that. Fundamentally, like a raid man not dying or trying to not die makes you better, in my opinion. Exactly. They don't want that. The bad players don't want that, man. All three of these increase electricity damage. These two are the exact same thing. Increases weapon damage, but I already have that. Bad, like they just, people want easy games, man. That's like, people want easy games now. And the developers be, I think that was that, what was that? Strike system? Oh, I did already have that. That's a purple one. Okay, I did already have that. I didn't even know I had this though. Hitting an enemy, then it's a fire explosion. Which one is best? Weapon. But it only, why? See, they haven't put that update in yet. They can't have, because this shouldn't do. So how you feel about Sekiro? What's that game coming out at the end of March? I can't think of the name of it. Let me look at my list real quick. I can't think of the name of it right now. But I was thinking about getting it. Is it Ghost of Sekiro? No, that's Ghost of Tsushima. That's two different games. What is that game? So Tyrant Mind always gives you gear pieces, right? Sekiro. That games come out at the end of March. I need to get this piece. It is one piece that I need. One piece that I need, man. My sniper can be doing a whole lot more damage.
What up, dude?
Scars and acidic weapons. That's a combination I could do without.
Last thing we need are these bastards getting creative. Corvus said they've hit multiple caravans.
Speaking of Corvus, hatching in Sev.
Freelancer, ready to put your javelin to the test?
Just a normal day in Bastion.
Well, what's not normal is the scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Found the relic.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you will need to silence the relic.
Already? I haven't even been out here yet, baby. Get out of the way!
Get you a second, buddy.
Get him now. Oh, you got him already. Oh, I didn't even realize I had this. How do you hide your guns? Don't run from us, buddy.
Good job, guys.
No problem. Nice.
Turrets first.
Terrence
The
first.
eggs were filled with acid. Could be
Terrence
using the relic to
first.
weaponize it.
Let's check the second relic.
Terrence
With a theory
first.
to the chest.
Terrence first.
Relics up ahead.
This one's a lot more crowded.
Good idea,
Legs
though.
everywhere. Your theory's got legs.
I'll pat myself on the back after I'm dealt
Like,
with
where
the
is it? What's your max gear score? 498? Might be higher than that. 'Cause I got some new, that lag shot. I like this squad. I mean, this Grandmaster 1, so, yeah, whatever. If it was Grandmaster 2, then, yeah, I could say that we actually doing work. But it's Grandmaster 1, you should walk through it. Well, now we should. Where's that last one? We just got it. It was up here, right? Thing.
More stars freelancer.
Yay!
He's so happy. Can you turn it? I can't even hit him, chat. Pick him up!
Yay, we did it!
relic silenced. I think we're... What was that?
It came from below.
Of course it did.
Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs. If we don't get rid of the source...
The scars will come back and keep making weapons. Faye, find me a way underground.
Already done. There. That
Kill the trash. They dropped the Legos.
To keep something out?
You're not saying kill those, are you?
Did you just yell?
The big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of
What? We don't have time for that, homie.
Look, rabbits, their likability isn't up for debate.
Wow. It's almost peaceful down here.
Scorpions can't swim, right?
I know why people skip the trash. Most of my Legos came from trash.
Because we really don't. I mean, I can do that if you want to.
Probably just for the guaranteed masterwork at the end.
Yeah, well, the one.
I don't want that omelette. What is that?
All we here just for the one guaranteed masterwork at the end. That's all we here for, homie.
What do we do now?
Gather the fragments.
Hurry up, spawn in. But they don't always spawn right here, do they?
Heads up, scars incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
Bro, how have there only been 2 turned in? Come on, baby. We gotta get it faster.
Almost done. Only a few fragments left.
Hey, freelancer.
More scars, I know.
He's looking extra powerful.
Give it a minute, it should work itself out.
Should?
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center, any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
No, I'm not on lightning mood today. One of y'all on that this time, baby. I'm not doing it this time. If I don't do it, it might not get done, but I'm not doing it. We just gonna burn.
Stay on the platform.
How are we getting 560 plus score? 560? They got on a lot of legendaries. Hold on, if you got on max legendaries, what's the score?
Better to stay that way.
If you had on all legendaries, that's 47.
It's pretty dark in here.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything.
The map ain't adding up. You right, the map ain't 560? I thought I heard the max was like 517.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Remember? It's only a scorpion. But bigger.
A lot bigger.
You're not helping.
Alright, let's have some fun. Hopefully somebody else primes, right? And I don't have to prime?
Next time, I expect
Yeah, that ain't adding up
to
either.
be in the mission briefing.
Even Clovis doesn't
That's
know.
definitely not adding up. What happens if you kill it on the way up? Don't kill it, Jack!
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
Wonder how many years it would take you to forget that.
Look at
Thanks,
everybody.
dudes.
Look at it right up under
In
there. I don't.
email dudes.
No more scorpion talk, please.
I really don't know how people are getting 560. The math definitely not adding up. What? Instantly restores 35% health after defeating an enemy. Definitely didn't have this one. That last one is so bad. Will I get it? %100% gear charges though. And sniper damage. And sniper damage. My sniper just got a little bit stronger. It stays on the wall. What stays on the wall? And it gives me 15. This is like, and it gives me plus 15% sniper damage. Like, why do I need this one at all? I knew I didn't have it all on. I knew I didn't have all my one-shot stuff on with my with the interceptor. See, y'all saying night raid, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, night raid people. I'm about to leave. I'm about to end the stream. Now, I do appreciate the raid. Go Knights, go hit that like button. I do appreciate that, but I'm about to end the stream. I had the wrong build on the entire time. The wrong build. Now we got my sniper damage and the blast damage. Increases weapon damage, increases acid damage. We can probably take this off. I'm about to end the stream. I gotta leave. I gotta go. I got somewhere I gotta be. Like, I'm actually supposed to be leaving right now. Like me, I'm about to be late actually. Oops. Oh well, at least we made it before you end it. I appreciate the love. I really do. I would tell y'all to hit the subscribe button, but you don't even know what I do. You don't even know me, so why would you increase all damage by 35%? I have one of these with blast damage on though. Supply drop rate, ammo pickup rates, LMG ammo or assault rifle ammo. I would take the overheat minus 10% delay. I promised them a show. It would have been a show. I can show y'all a crazy sniper. How much I literally need to be leaving in 1 minute. All damage, all damage. The assault rifle increases 5% of base damage. All damage, weapon damage. Well, our job is done. We'll hit you up next time, bro. I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate the love. Yeah, chat. My chat didn't even know. Like, they didn't even know I was about to end it, but I am about to end it. I appreciate all of you for coming over. Thank you. Did it get enemy from above? Detonates an ice explosion. I like the acid bomb so much though. This does so much damage. Now before I leave, I do have to check one thing, but I'm gonna check this and then I'm ending the stream. I really need to be leaving right now. Like I should be. What's the weather like? I don't even know. I think it's very cold outside. All right, so we're gonna go in here real quick, right? No, I'm still about to leave. I appreciate you all. We're gonna go in here real quick. I'm going to a regular, just a regular mission real quick. I'm gonna put it on Grandmaster 3 just to see. I want to check this real quick before I leave. See if I'm one-shotting everything. Where's my purple sniper? There we go. Okay, DB, have a good day. Hello. I got like 2 minutes. I got like 2 minutes and then I'm out. Maybe more, maybe a little bit more than 2 minutes. But I just gotta go in. I'm gonna shoot the first couple of people and just see what I'm doing. Need to be on private. Grandmaster 3 contract. All right. Keep private. Going for the night. I'll be back home. But I don't know if should I stream again when I come back home? But like I'll be back in about 2.5 hours maybe. I'll be back home about that time. I could stream again when I get back. But high key, I kind of want to play some Apex, man. I kind of want to play some Apex Legends.
Alright, Yarrow, what's the plan?
A freelancer has gone missing. Not a good area. Try to find them.
Okay, I'm on it.
Is my man Yarrow Russian? think I know what area this is too. I cannot fly long at all with this build on. Do I have to go through here? Buddy, my heat will be waiting. Why is he so far away? I actually need to be leaving chat.
Good. Somewhere around here is that missing freelancer. Try to find them.
See what I can find.
Oh, they said no, Daryus P. Oh, that's 84K though. 88K? Hold on, let me do this real quick. 112K? That probably with a one shot, I think. Let me find somebody to shoot.
There's a freelancer here who didn't make it.
Oh no, we ain't doing this.
Unfortunate. Hang on while the cipher reviews the fallen.
No, we ain't got time for that. I gotta go. 105? That wasn't a one shot? Hold up. No, I missed. Hold up. Can y'all stop shooting me, please? I'll test this out probably when I get back. I missed. Alright. I am out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and frogs, my name is Daryus P. Thank you all for coming out to the stream. Rhyming without trying. Oh, there I go again. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to be streaming. Probably Apex. Probably Anthem. We will see. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.